Yay, who wants to play a game no one really wants to play? Monopoly, it's time for Monopoly, the game we pull out whenever everyone's over and we play for an hour and we get frustrated and we throw the board over. Now we don't have to worry about that because Monopoly is on the Wii. No sir, do we have to worry about that anymore? Throwing your board away? No problem, we have plenty of boards for you. And all of them will cost you about $15 to $30 in stores, but not here. We have Monopoly for the Wii. You want it to be generic? We got generic. You want it to be plain? We got plain. And if you want it to be fancy, we got fancy. Let's play Monopoly for the Wii. So let's go down the list of rules and sets of game types you can play with on the normal game board, but now it's changed because we got Monopoly for the... Okay, it's getting a little annoying. I'll stop. But anyway, look, the Wii version has all your game types. Speed games, you want a short game, you want any game, but no matter what, it's going to take you forever. So let's try speed game, just to show you what that means for the Monopoly game franchise. It means you're going to be playing with a set parameters of rules and regulations and blah blah blah, easy human, whatever you want to do. You can do the tutorial because I'm sure everyone has their own house rules that really are not legal. Yes, free parking, you cannot take 200 at free parking. But for the Wii, you can play any way you want. So, in between loading screens, you have little strategy tips. Most of these tips to just narrow down to just cheat your way through the game. But sadly, we can't do that. We can't sneak money out of the bank when you're the banker, if you know what I mean. We can't do much of that here. But nicely, they actually added some graphical improvements to this game. If you see, this game doesn't even look like the board game anymore. It looks like it's been made up for Monopoly for the Wii. Yeah, we don't want to hear what you have to say. So if playing Monopoly normally wasn't enough, this game makes it even slower than before. Animations in between playing your dice rolls and actually watching your character go across the screen make the game twice as long as when you're playing with your friends. Isn't that great? You can skip the animations for them walking, but why would you want to? It's Monopoly for the Wii. Look at him go. He's trying to chase his hat. You have little characters. If just having the thimble wasn't enough, now you got a guy freakily running after his own thimble or his own hat. But the graphics, I gotta say, are impressive, and the character designs are cute as they will. Sadly, I think there's not a chance that you can throw your little me in there, because I think that would be a good value instead of having these freakish-looking people. Anyway, when it comes down to it, you're doing the same old Monopoly play. You're trying to gain the most money by making yourself a Monopoly, owning the most property, making people pay for your property, and you can also bet for property. When someone's buying it, you can kind of, banter back and forth. What I usually do against the computer is just add $1 more and then always win at the last minute, which is cheap, but it's a tactic. Anyway, when it comes down to it, this game looks pretty gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. For a quick cash grab, as you will. And if you're obviously a Monopoly lover, yes, you should get this game. It's well done, and I'm be making fun of it the whole time, but I'm not a huge Monopoly fan as it comes. But this game got me interested in it again. It really does. It takes forever, but it's Monopoly for the Wii. What more can you ask for? Maybe a little Waggle Fest somewhere in here? All the animations kind of explain the game better. And you even have the Monopoly Man. How rich is this guy by now? He's sold like every version of this game. Star Wars. I don't know if he has a Wii. Actually, he does. He has Monopoly for the Wii. No. You're the loser. You just bought that for nearly twice the price. So still, the game you guys all know and love. It's just streamlined. Everything's here, information, and it has all the game you want. So take a look at it if you need to. You're never gonna get too annoyed with the soundtrack. Sadly, I wish your Wii Mii's could actually play during the game. That would give this game a perfect score. I'd just buy it right away, but they just walk around the town, which is good enough. I like to see my character walk around and just look at me lose slowly and surely, and the little wacky music in the background as he looks at me. And so further than that, you pass go, you get your extra 200, etc. You know, you can use chance cards to get a chance. Nonetheless, maybe get you out of jail free or gain you some more money, take from other opponents, etc. It's a simple game, but it has strategy in there, one that I can never master. So, with that, the game's not too confusing. You can preview the street at any time and what their cards say and everything. And luckily, everything gets kept track of, so when someone lands on your spot, you know, you'll know. And you can check the actual board the normal way if you need to. Sadly, they don't have you actually shake your die with your Wii remote. I actually enjoy that in games. And little banter from our little Monopoly man as he tells you everything's good here, money's here, blah blah blah, as he tries to help you throughout the game is really nice. Nice touch. Buying property feels satisfying, and it's... So with that, I am going to stop my pun of the Wii jokes and just come off and say it's worth the buy if you're a Monopoly fan. Not worth the buy for people who are just fans of board games because it might not tickle your fancy. It's a little too slow at points. But it's still worth a try if you have it at a friend's house. As always, reviewsell.webs.com. It's donate to Cell Research. I lose once again. Go to jail. Please stop at jail.